Hey guys, happy Friday. Time for the weekend update in this 2025 new year. Hopefully you guys had a great new year, enjoyed your parties, were safe, and you're ready to roll into the new year with good business coming your way. And if not, time to get that going. A few ways we can do that here. And so the first one I want to talk about is vision boards. So I've talked about that a number of times. We've got this vision board class coming up. This isn't your traditional vision board class, and if you want to know more about that, look at the email that Maya sent out. There's a couple of them that talk about what this vision board is. I've talked about it, but it's going to be great. And so I think we've just got a few slots left if you want to come. It's this coming Wednesday at 11 a.m. here in the Orem office. I'm not 100% sure how much space we've got because Maya's out of the office until Monday. But we'll look at that. So if you want to come, make sure you reach out to Maya and make sure you're on that list. And I'll have her send out an email letting you know that you are on the list once she gets back. But this is going to be a great class, a great way to get your energy up and going and ready for 2025 and get things rolling. If you haven't already started that, hopefully you have. All right, the other thing is thank you to all those who have helped and served and given to our Fathom Service Project with Promise to Live. Suicide prevention. Just blew me out of the water how many people, as I started talking to you as agents, to family and friends, to my SOI, to my clients about this, how many people have been affected by this. And so hopefully you've been able to be involved in this and help the people around you understand it and hopefully find ways to combat it. If you need more help, reach out. We're always happy to introduce you and help you into the resources that those kind of people need. Not those kind of people in a bad way. Just if you're struggling mentally with suicide and thoughts of suicidal thoughts, that you get the help that you need. All right, enough of that. Let's get on to 2025 and hopefully get you into some stuff. I've been gathering information and really getting ready for 2025, getting my energy up so that I can go out and serve my clients and serve you and help those around me have a great year. And so I'm always, in podcasts and YouTube videos and books and those kind of things, trying to find better ways to do things. And not that the way that we do things is bad, because usually we're doing things in a good way, but it's always good to refresh and to understand and get that energy back. And so been in a number of those and want to share some of those with you. This first one came across just the other day and want to just share a short snippet of it for you now.
Advertising is so dominant in popular culture that we think the only way we can talk to people is to advertise to them. And what I ask people to do is, if you reflect on the content that you post on a regular basis, how much of that content is selling and positioning you as an expert? How much of it is you promoting something that you're doing where you're going to extract more value than what you're giving into the world? And then you start to see there's a disproportionate amount of content that you're putting out there is thinly disguised as advertising and marketing for your professional service firm. We are advertising and selling to people in a very interruptive way, and almost no one wants to open up their email to read an ad or to be sold to. Almost no one shows up and looks through a magazine or a newspaper or watches TV to see the ads.
Interesting to me that this is a topic that comes up.
Advertising?
No, that comes up all the time from agents. They are always asking me, hey, what can I do to be a better marketer? How can I get my marketing out there? How can I advertise? How can I get more leads through advertising? How can I be out there and generate all this stuff through social media? And what should I say? And how can I position myself? And what should my ads look like? Guys, people don't want to be sold to. They just don't. They don't go out there looking for advertisement. They go out there looking for value. And so when we give value, we get clients. If you look at like Amazon or Apple or Target, those are the companies that are really adding back value into your lives, right? Apple gives a great product. I know all you Android people, they give a great product too, but Apple gives a good product. Amazon gets stuff to you before you even click buy. It's on your doorstep. Target has great value just down the block and so easy to get to. And so all of these companies, the reason that we use them is because they give us value, not because they have great ads or they're selling us. It's because they give us what we feel like is more value than what we're putting in, right? And so that's why we do it. Chick-fil-A is another great example of that. Why do you go sit in line for an hour in Chick-fil-A? Personally, I don't know. It's not my favorite. And I'll probably get haters for that. But you people go and sit there in line for Chick-fil-A because they feel like they're getting more value for what they're actually putting in, right? They're not being sold, they're actually getting value. And that's what we need to be doing as agents, is giving our clients value. One of those things, and you'll see the links for these in the email, this 100 things buyers agents, and I have one for listing agents as well, do for their clients. And I'm just looking at this cool graphic. I just plugged this into ChatGPT and said, hey, make me a graphic. Like, what is expertance? Oh my gosh, there's like 50 non-words on that graphic, just so you know, so you may not want to screenshot that and use it. Incredible stuff. But in any case, the links that I give you are to things that aren't crazy. There's 100 things there that buyers agents do for their clients and listing agents do. I don't think you should copy that word for word. I think you should just take that and make your value proposition from it. Maybe use it with ChatGPT or Google Gemini or whatever you use, and go through and make yourself a business plan of what you actually add value with. And then use that. Use that for what you're out there telling your clients or talking to your people about, so that they understand what that value is. Now, going back to Chick-fil-A, here's another one that I came across this week that was really interesting. Take a look at this interview.
There's a whole story in that about your business structure, because they're the most profitable of the fast food chains and they've never strayed from, we're not open on Sundays. But yet we see it in real estate agents that think they have to work 24/7 because, oh, if I'm not available, somebody else will get the deal. And then they burn themselves out. They're unable to serve effectively because they're exhausted.
They're bad husbands, wives, spouses, partners, parents. And the equipment rests on Sundays, right? I read Kathy Truitt's book about Chick-fil-A. I actually have gone into AI and like taken my operations manual and said, optimize this as if I was the Chick-fil-A of real estate. And I have an output in a Google document that I've messed around with. And it really comes down to like service and excellence, right? Like we catered Chick-fil-A for our whole staff for one of our family reunions. And I got a call at the end of the day. And the guy's like, hey, man, how was it? And I thought it was the guy from the store. I'm like, hey, where are you located? And he's like, the States, like North Carolina or somewhere like that. And I'm like, that's absolutely incredible that you guys have these kind of things in place. Because I said, honestly, everything was great except for the ordering process. Like it was very complicated to do a large catering order. I don't know that I would do it like that every time because I just don't have time. So I'm like, if you can streamline that, we'll order from you guys 5-6 times a year. So it was great because they got critical feedback and like the customer service. I felt important as a client that he took time out of his day to call me, right? So it was pretty cool.
What is there a direct overlay between that and real estate? I mean,
Oh, you think? Yeah,
and what's
maybe.
the number one thing agents don't do post closing? They don't even check on the person they just spent every waking minute with for 3-4 months, and they drop them cold.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, guys, both of those podcasts, both of those videos that I've shown you, both of those, if you watch them and hold, there are so many takeaways from that. Just incredible. On that one alone, I mean, communicating with your clients after close, just having communication and talking with them and keeping up with them and giving them value, giving them a CMA once a year, sending them their tax stuff, reminding them about upcoming things in their HOA, like all the things you can do to add value back to your clients. If you'll do that, you'll get so much business. You don't have to worry about all this advertising and stuff if you just are genuine with your people, right? So do that. Treat your business like a business, right? Be authentic to who you are. Chick-fil-A closed on Sundays amid all the crap that they get for doing that. That's who they are, so that's what they do, right? So be authentic to who you are. Be genuine and treat your business like a business. Go back and watch that whole podcast. It's pretty incredible. She does a lot of good stuff, but I really enjoyed that one. Justin did a great job explaining a number of things, and so it's worth a watch for sure. All right, guys, that should do it. Hopefully you've had a great week, and hopefully you've got a good one coming up. Come here on Wednesday for that class, for the vision board class, and so we'd love to have you. If there's anything I can personally do for you, let me know. Look, a lot of you are reaching out saying, hey, how can I improve my business? Come sit down, let's talk about it. 99% of the time, it's going to be me focusing you back on where you've gotten your business from before. And improving that, going back to your roots, going back to who you are, giving value, helping people in the way that you help, right? That's why you got the clients you did. Not because you put out some perfect ad on Facebook about how incredible of an agent you are and you have 4 million closings. That's not why people go to you. They go to you because of who you are. So remember that. Hopefully it helps you moving into 2025, get some more business rolling. And if I can do anything again, just reach out. Have a great day and take care.